The last time I tried uploading that, it like added an extra hour of just black screen, no audio. Don't know what's up with that, so this is the re-upload.
All aboard the Talk to a Train!
Do that again, I wasn't ready.
Okay, 3. All aboard the Talk to a Train!
Howdy there, spitters.
Today we're going to be watching the Talk Tuah episode 1 on YouTube.
My name is Cowboy Commings.
And my name's Train Conductor Tip.
Giddy up.
Hello, welcome everyone. I don't want to make this too long. This is really old, but it's really funny, and I need you to know that everything that's about to happen is a character, obviously, because our name is Captain Commings or something. This is very obviously a joke. If this is the first time you're ever seeing me, I would not watch this otherwise. Anyways, have fun.
Okay. 56 minutes.
Of course, I feel like this makes sense for that.
It's a Kamala ad, though.
No, but like political ad.
Okay, let's get ready.
Get out of the bed.
What are these captions? I mean, I think they're amazing.
I'm ready.
Oh my
Is that Hailey Welch?
You're so loud. Wait, is that a Matt Rife body fellow?
What was that thing she said? What did she say?
Crazy stuff that's happened.
Hawk Tuah?
And spit on that
I
thing!
want you guys to get to know me better than Hawk Tuah. Put your back into it. Tuah,
You gotta put your back.
You gotta put your back into it.
Whitney Cummings.
Wait, throw
Make
back?
sure you hit follow on Talk Tuah.
Tuah.
For those of you watching on YouTube, be sure you like,
We're
comment,
watching.
and subscribe.
We gotta like, comment, and
Watch it on
subscribe.
YouTube, y'all. Wow, this is the editing.
smile.
This is wow, such a
Was
beautiful
that
intro.
Jake Paul?
Talk Tuah.
Keep all this in.
Oh my
Such a
God, is that
funny
my
thing.
hat?
The key to you is don't overthink anything. Don't plan or plot anything. The key to your success is just flying by the seat of your pants.
Good to
Being
know.
Who you are.
That's like the trains.
That's why I think me and you connect on different
I
levels.
think so too. We both also.
Are we Talk Tuah?
We
Yeah.
have the same type.
Let me
Do we talk to each other?
I spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing? I had to spit on my own thing. I don't get women.
Before we have Hartley. Hartley's a little blind.
Don't tell Bailey.
And then,
Oh, I love that
Oh,
dog.
dogs are so cute.
then we have
I like
Curry
to see
down
her
here.
dogs.
You know, in
What?
Springfield they're eating them.
Calm
Oh.
environment. So
The
let's
Haitians.
take it down. Jamie's one of the women.
Oh,
We need a white man.
Not
for
a woman.
diversity.
Exactly.
These
I
days.
agree.
I think we need more men in the Talk to us space.
Put it on so I can keep
Did you really?
Yeah, we think the Talk to a space is dominated by
Women.
women, and
I think it's anti-American,
we
really.
can all spit on that thing.
Thank you.
I hit it off with you, so I had
Especially the
I
men.
did. I hope my
Who
nightmare
are you gonna
was to
spit
create an
on
impression.
if there's no men
I feel like
around?
you're going through so much so fast.
If there ain't no thing.
Connected, and I was like,
Ain't
let
no
me just
thing.
copy
I got a history lecture from him.
Yeah, how'd that go?
I was just the whole time. It went right over
She's
my
so
head.
smart.
I hated history in school.
Haley
and I was
Welch,
just,
wow. She's like
What's
Socrates.
the point of memorizing any history? Because
like
we've not
soccer
learned
mom.
that none of it was, I don't know if this is even what you learned in school. I learned that the Native Americans and the Pilgrims had a fun dinner.
That's
So this is actually really interesting because, you know, like history in general, you know, loves to talk about colonialism. Would you like to add on to that?
Colonialism. I'm sorry, real quick. Why is this chapter? You know, YouTube chapters.
Yeah, why
why
are
is
there
it called
so many?
rewriting history?
Okay, lucky.
Anyways, you know, I think colonialism was made up. I grew up in this country. I think that they did just have a nice dinner, and there was definitely no imperialism,
Yep.
no murder, no
Yep.
war,
Yep.
no genocide.
Preach, brother.
Absolutely not.
And I actually, you know, according to the history books I read from
I'm
my
trained.
middle school, you know, education, I actually read that when the Pilgrims and the Native Americans saw each other, you know what they said?
What did they say?
Let me talk Tuah.
Let's. Let's
Thank you.
talk Tuah and spit on the Native Americans thing.
Respectfully.
Respectfully.
Let's get back to the video.
Let's get back.
what I got.
I learned one that they put on their best shoes with buckles and their best hat, and they all sat down and shared maize. They had corn.
And this is really what happened.
Maize actually means corn in Mexican.
So you got lectured about history, so you now know what to not do while hooking.
Christopher Columbus sailed the ocean blue in 1962.
1492.
Okay, he didn't teach me very fucking much.
I think that most history until now has kind of been gossip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no evidence for any history ever. It's
Like
all
Apple,
been
it's
gossip.
I'm gonna say
Yeah.
like, my opponent was like.
Why don't they have any light on the guy?
Because he has that little earring. It means he's one of the queers.
It means that they're all spinning on his
We
thing.
had paintings before.
Oh, he
where
like
the paint
spitting
was
on
telling you about the
thing.
paint. I mean, that was probably worse than Photoshop.
Might be right.
Like Mona Lisa.
So you've had Jake Paul. You've had I don't know what order
Jake
you've been in,
Paul.
but you've had Jake,
Jake
Paul.
Paul.
On.
Yes.
Is that
Wait, I thought this was the first episode.
Jake's pretty well.
You
He's
lied.
a little spooky to talk to. That's like a
I'm pretty sure
man,
this
you
is
know,
this
that's
episode.
not
They,
a little
like,
soft
pre-record.
boy, that's
alright.
a
Like,
whole
that's how-
man right there.
Yeah, yeah,
So I was like,
It goes.
Yeah.
you know, I'm a
Yeah,
little
like-
girl
you're like,
talking
that's how
to a grown
YouTube goes.
man, I was like,
I know how YouTube.
you know?
I know how YouTube go.
Were you a
Yeah.
fan before?
Well,
Yeah, I watched it.
giddy up and call me a
And were you
roadie.
noticing the difference
Fucking
between
no.
being a fan of someone from afar and then
All right, all right, all right.
for yourself you're a bitch, if you like want to win
Whoa.
a fight, you're an
Whoa.
asshole. At a certain point, it's kind of like a mixture of who I am and what you project off.
That's really deep.
That's
I mean, you
really
can't please them all
deep.
either, so.
I was wondering if you could talk
like
to
that
me
thing.
about that
Then,
subject.
Matt Wright.
Well, you see, I'm very well versed in the subject. What was
Yeah.
she saying? Let's rewind. I genuinely have no fucking clue what she was saying.
Wait, it's going by chapters, so I can't like.
For yourself you're a bitch, if you like want to win a
As
fight,
usual,
you're an
we
asshole.
talk.
It's like, alright, just project whatever you want. I know
Oh,
it's
it's about the identity.
At a certain point, it's kind of like a mixture of
Yeah.
who I am and what you project off to me.
That's
I was
really
wondering
deep.
if Cowboy Tuah, you could kind of elaborate on that subject,
It's Cowboy come.
because I spit on that thing.
Well, you see, I think that identity is really important. You know, without your identity, how are you going to become your own person?
Yes.
If without your identity, how do you know that your thing's being Hawk Tuah on versus another guy's?
Yes, actually, when I was born, you know, my family, you know, I was actually born an orphan. You know,
I couldn't walk.
I was actually blind when I was born. And you know, the first time I opened my eyes, you want to know what I was like?
What were you
You wanna-
saying?
My first words?
What were your first words?
Talk Tuah. It's been on that thing. My second words
I love Talk to and you.
were actually, let me be a train conductor.
What?
And I just feel like, you know, it's really important that, you know, I establish my identity from an early age.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's something like, if you could kind of get into your story of how you became Cowboy Cumming,
Well,
that would be very helpful.
you see, I was born at a very young age.
Yes.
I
you
didn't
would.
have any hair. I couldn't walk.
That sounds very
It
traumatic.
was.
Talk to me about it.
But my parents, well, they only knew one thing. They knew three things. My
What were
bad.
those three things?
Talk, Tuah, and come. And that's how I became
Right.
Cowboy Come. And I
Amen.
round up all those things, reel them in, and spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
You would never see me smile at a man like that ever again in my entire fucking life. Let me just go on and
This
tell you. You can
language
ask
is
her
very
out of the
inappropriate.
time.
Please don't.
But she's leading a new wave.
She is, you know, an alpha, as the youngin' said.
You're in LA. You can go get Botox right now and look like a stone whenever you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get a little myself. I call it.
I just
Botox.
really don't like this man with an earring.
Really?
Yeah.
Botox. Well,
You
here's
don't
the
have any
thing.
wrinkles.
No shit.
Do you really get it?
Here's why,
Whoa.
guys.
You know what
Look,
I've
I'm not
actually
about to
realized?
trial here.
You do get Botox.
Let me explain.
I've realized that, you know, as I look at your very beautiful coming face. Okay, let's actually re-say that. I feel like that could be a clip. As I look at your very beautiful coming. As I look at your very beautiful.
I'm sorry, I was laughing.
I'm just gonna look straight ahead this time. Well, actually, you look straight ahead. I'm gonna look at you. As I look at. Okay,
Sorry, I'm looking in his eyes.
Be actor. Be actor. Oh yeah. So as I viewed your very beautiful coming face, I actually discovered that you really don't have a lot of wrinkles. I was wondering, like, as you know, a man of the Talk to a gospel, if you could kind of explain, you know, what's your form of Botox, or how do you keep these wrinkles out?
Well, first of all, I spit on that thing, and that thing be in my face, you know. And then I bathe in the blood of my enemies. Those enemies are simps, if you know what I'm saying. And then you gotta spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
And rub it in.
Hawk Tuah.
And I do all that while listening to the Talk to a podcast.
Because what is life without?
It's like a healing noise rituals. Like when you listen to
like
30,000. Yeah.
Talk Tuah.
Talk to.
Spit on.
That's my brown nose.
Is that your?
Except it's more white noise.
I actually heard a rumor. Is that your middle name? What's your? I was wondering if you could discuss like your full name.
My full name is Common Inham. My last name is Inham.
Wait, I feel like that's good. Redo. So I was wondering, speaking of that, if you could kind of touch on, you know, I heard that some part of your name has something to do with this podcast. So I was wondering if you kind of discuss, you know, what's your full name?
Well, my parents' last name was Inham. So my full name is Common Inham.
Wow,
So,
that's very beautiful.
Yes. But on my mother's maiden name was actually Hawk Tuah.
Talk Tuah. Mm-hmm. Are you related to them?
I'd have to do some ancestry, but
Oh,
I sure hope so.
I sure hope so. I'd want to be related to them.
Bless my heart if I was. And it'll clip there.
So when you start
realized
young,
her last
you're
name was
actually just
Commings.
getting rid of whatever wrinkles would pop up. So it's not like I'm going every
Which
week
one?
and getting shit done.
Hailey,
It's like I went a
the
few times,
bitch.
actually went again like last
The
month.
annoying
went,
ass
like, for
one.
a touch up. But yeah,
Where do you get it?
Not
I go to
her.
Calabasas. I
No,
got
Not
like
the
where?
Hawk Tuah girl.
forehead and then crow's feet right
Are you
here.
okay with me pausing the video so much?
But here's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah. Like, I hate her with
Okay,
a
we're all
fun
trying
passion.
to stop shaving your vagina.
Do you wanna talk about that?
Don't stop shaving
No.
your vagina hair.
Do you want to talk about shaving your vagina hair?
no.
Don't stop.
No, I
We're gonna
realized
grow it out and put
I
beads
was
in it.
dating creeps the longest time, and I didn't
Do you
realize
put beads in your vagina hair? Is your coming in them?
We're not adding that part.
Hawk Tuah.
Future me, make the episode name be The Boys Watch Hawk Tuah
Okay. I feel better.
They convey information.
or something like
No,
that.
it needs to be like
I have like a wrinkle going through here.
historically accurate Cowboy and train conductor react to Talk to a
That's
Are a sign of
fucking-
youth.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
I
why I
agree.
decided
I-
to stop getting Botox.
I agree.
Yeah, see, you know
I
what
know
I do kinda want?
what she
There's,
just said,
you
but
get
I
Botox in
agree.
your armpits so
God
that you
damn
don't
it, Hawk
sweat.
Tuah girl.
Yeah.
I agree.
Botox in your
The
armpits so you don't
dermatologist said
sweat?
to me, okay, so you
Low
get
key?
I've heard of
18
that.
I actually got,
18, so you don't
I
sweat.
actually got 19 just to
That's
bigger
oh.
surface area because I'm a man.
I actually got 18 shots actually in my butthole.
You child. Say it. Yeah, say it again.
Wait, I don't know where I was going.
You got 18
Something about like
shots
Hawk
in your...
Tuah. Because
18 shots
someone
of-
tried to give me Hawk Tuah, but they weren't spitting on that thing right. Is that a good like?
No, someone tried to use the wrong hole.
Okay. No, that's actually really good. Do you want to talk about your 19 shots in your
Yeah.
armpit?
I actually got 19 shots in my armpit.
Really?
Because, like, bigger surface area. Not to one-up her at all.
No, never.
Never.
Yeah.
Just because I'm a man and I got more surface area, you know?
That actually reminds me. I actually got 18 shots in my butthole because someone used the wrong hole.
Future me put a take counter of like how many times
doing that
we
again?
broke. Oh, we're doing that again? Okay.
No, do you want to do it again? Like, seriously?
Yeah, I have no idea where I was looking for when I was first.
But I just want to let you know, like, I will laugh a little bit,
Yeah, it's fine.
but I feel like that adds.
You know,
Read it.
yeah.
I looked at you weird.
You know, I actually I got 19 shots in my armpit to stop
Really?
from sweating.
Yes.
Cause like I'm a man, I got more surface area. Not to one up
never
her
to
at
talk
all.
to a
Never.
podcast. Yeah.
But you know, just more surface area because I'm a man.
That actually reminds me of this time where I got 18 shots
18?
in my
Where?
butthole
Oh, my
because
goodness.
someone used the wrong hole.
And you had to stop them. You had to inflame the area.
Tuah.
Jesus.
I feel like this one was like bad enough that it was good.
Yeah.
Like we got through the words. Do you want to do another one, or are you like?
No, that's fine.
Okay. Okay, this one I feel like we should both pose like. Why does you pose like this?
But does have to come out somewhere.
Come
It
out?
usually comes
That's like
out
you.
here.
And your poochie banana? What the
Poochie Piñana.
That's why you grew it out.
No! Cowboy Commings.
This
Ow! Oh.
pubic hair, sweating, wrinkles, because it is just my goal in life to attract straight men, and it really deters.
It is also my goal in life to attract straight.
If a guy looks at pubes on a vagina and is like, never mind.
Where else
He's
would
a
pubes be?
sissy ass bitch. That's exactly. Yeah.
Wait, that's
You
a
might
good
just take that
point.
way. You might go
Where
on and
else
grow mine
would
out like
pubes
finger wave
be?
or something.
Is that good?
Yeah, you got me rethinking every damn thing right now.
Yeah.
Holy
I
shit,
can't-
keep
like, I
going.
couldn't-
We gotta lean
You know what it
back.
is? There's
This is something about pubes. I don't fucking know. Okay.
He's going with this. Don't stop.
No, I really
This audio quality is really good.
Thank you for that tip.
Yeah.
I want people to
I
know
love
when
tips.
I'm pissed off at them. I
They're talking
know
about
when
you.
I'm mad,
I love
and I realized
trains.
that when I had Botox, I didn't have any
So
wrinkles.
spit on my
I would be, like,
thing.
mad at
Alrighty.
something. Wrinkles are a sign of youth.
I agree.
That's why I
agree.
decided to just stop getting
They
wrinkles.
sure are.
Okay, so you can get, I think it's like 18 shots in both one armpit.
You know,
18 to 15,
I
so
actually
you don't
I
sweat.
did the
But it
same
was like-
thing.
You
know,
did?
I got 19 shots in my,
19?
but like not to one upper.
No, never to talk to a
never,
podcast.
Never would I ever try to one up
No, of
anyone
course.
on to talk to a podcast. It's just because I'm a man.
You're
I
a
got
man,
I got
more
more
surface
surface
area.
area.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
That
me.
actually reminds me of this time where I actually got 18 shots in my butthole.
Oh, wow.
Because so someone used the wrong hole.
Oh, and you had to stop them because how else are you gonna
They just didn't
and
know
spit
how
on that thing?
Tuah and spit on my thing.
Exactly.
The sweat does have
So
to
kind
come
of like
out
the other
somewhere.
one.
Yeah, me.
Who?
Oh,
And your poochie banana? What the fuck?
what the?
Piñana.
Preventative. That's why you grew it out.
Oh, fuck off.
Because it is just my goal in life to attract straight men.
Exactly.
And it really deters all the gay
So
men.
is my goal.
I can't date any more gay men.
Yeah, shit, if you want to
I
come
can't
out here
date
and
any
watch
more
all
gay
this
men
stuff,
either.
go for it.
You know,
Yeah,
there's
you know?
nothing worse
Yeah,
positive.
if a guy looks at
Yeah.
There is nothing
Nothing.
worse than when you're sucking a guy's dick, you're doing spit on that
Spin on
thing,
that thing.
and then it turns out they're one of those gaybos.
One of
And
the
that's why I like Hawk
queers.
Tuah on his thing, because I know he's straight.
This actually reminds me of this time where I was, also, having some fun with, the other train conductors. And I ended up
Gets
having to
lonely
get
out there.
18 shots in my butthole because they were just using the wrong hole.
And they weren't Hawk Tuah.
They just didn't know how to Hawk Tuah.
God damn it.
Fuck yeah, you got me
Man.
rethinking every damn thing right now. Holy shit, keep going. This
She's
is
a
nice.
genius.
You know what it is? There's just something that happens when you get old. Getting older is actually kind of amazing. You know, I thought it was
I
like,
agree.
I would just like
Do you
blow
think
my
she's
head
like
off when I turn
25 or
something.
like?
You know, but there's
I think
something
she's 40.
about it. The guys that want to date you, they're like adults. Like, there's something
Yeah.
really fun about it.
Yes.
I hate when
I'm into it.
the people who are
Yes.
trying. I mean, not hate. I love when the person trying to date me is an adult.
Like, yeah,
I actually really like it when they're a minor.
What about it?
whatever, dude. My,
Cut the
my
tape.
ankles are
Like-
fine.
Cut the tape.
I kind of like
Cut the tape.
Can you jump higher?
I don't think I can jump at all.
Mine in a way.
Too hard.
Minor.
Boobs are fake? Mm-hmm. What the fuck?
What?
Do my boobs look fake?
Oh, my
It
boobs
actually happened
fake.
because, and can I tell you something about you? Because you know you're like ghetto Dolly Parton or something.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Yeah.
That is very
I've been
That's
saying
so
this for
ghetto.
years.
You have been.
There's this epidemic where, especially white women, super privileged white women, will talk about how hard their lives are.
Yes.
And how,
Yeah.
like,
And you would never
when I
do
was at this
that.
Hollywood party, the producer hugged me too long, and like we all have to march because.
So there's
the
this
white woman
interesting
was
thing-
uncomfortable.
And it's called.
You know,
no,
sexual
remember me,
assault
it's
isn't
called sexual
real.
assault.
It isn't real.
And I just think, as you know, Hailey Welch said with her wisdom, you know, that's why it's really important to just have big punani vagina pubic hairs.
Yeah.
What's your take on that?
Well, it can catch all kinds of evidence.
All kinds of evidence.
All kinds of evidence.
No mess.
Yeah.
Hawk Tuah.
Hawk Tuah.
Genuinely, that was one of the grossest things I've ever heard someone say. Why are you like, oh, people are. I hate you. Oh, people are complaining about sexual harassment and sexual. Shut up.
My trauma, and you're like, what was your trauma? And they're like,
What is
I
it?
had to move to Canada to do this movie, and you're just like, where's the like trauma?
That's really
used to be a word that was
traumatizing.
That's
reserved
real
for, like, ER
traumatizing.
nurse. Just blew by the fact you're like, yeah, this is my family situation. What? Move on.
Yeah, what about it?
It's
Yeah.
like I'm not making this my thing.
It's like dark
Exactly.
humor, too. That's like how most people deal with it.
Calm down,
I don't want you
liberal.
to pity me.
It's called
I'm
dark
gonna try to be a
humor.
victim in order to get attention, and like I'm fine. I'll be okay.
Exactly.
And we've needed
You would
someone
never.
to talk about this, to talk
Yeah.
to about
To
this.
talk to about
Have you tried crack though?
Say that again?
From what I understand,
Spit on that
it's,
thing.
It's better than it
Absolute cinema.
I've never seen an unhappy crackhead.
Neither have
I don't think I
I.
have either. And, they're,
And
like,
that's why I
super
smoke
big, too.
crack all
There
the
was
time.
Lil Uzi
All
did a
the
video
time.
All
about
the time.
Actually,
he talked about how fat.
I actually had to get 14 shots in my penis
Uh-huh.
because they were actually using my urethra as a crack pipe. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Actually, he was
I've
using
been
my
using
urethra
it,
as a crack pipe.
But first I Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. Okay.
Crackheads are doing well.
That's so boozy of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't crackheads like die?
I don't want to.
That's like
No.
fighting one of those kangaroos.
Also, I'm realizing, can you
That's a
pause it?
really good comparison.
Just share your wisdom. I'm very curious.
No, this is like a real life.
Okay.
I'm realizing that all those times I think something's happening upstairs, it's because they don't know how to use their Shure SM7D or Shure SM7Bs, and they keep hitting the microphone stand, and that's the
That's a
thing
great
that I
point.
think is the.
It's like
upstairs.
I know what the upstairs sound are, so I got y'all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be real with y'all. I was never
Be
the
real.
biggest football fan. I honestly don't even get the rules that much. But what
Me
I do know
neither.
is I like having fun and winning money. And better
Wait,
than
is this a
$1,000
DraftKings?
money. The app is super easy and it makes it 1,000
Play
times
Raid
more fun.
Shadow
Just pick your
Legends.
favorite players.
I'm assuming it's a
and then you can
DraftKings
shoot
ad.
my face And predict what they're gonna do in the game. Get them right.
Yeah.
You win
Ah,
1,000 times
damn
your money.
it.
So
I
download
suppose.
better, play better picks.
Wow, I'm
Use the
so
code
gonna
Hawk
play.
Tuah. And let's hit some
I gotta do
What's the
it.
code? What's the code?
The code is Talk Tuah.
Talk to
Talk Tuah and spit on that thing.
Just imagine
Little
if Chelsea
spooky.
said Hawk Tuah
Oh
and
my
not you.
fucking god, I fucking hate this dude.
Would Chelsea be sitting?
He needs to let the Talk Tuah girl speak.
Oh, she's
Can
so
you hear you say
funny.
it?
She don't give a fuck. It's her
Listen,
problem.
Why'd you say it like that?
Cause she don't give a
I
fuck.
can't do it.
She don't give a fuck.
Hawk Tuah.
No, no, no,
Yeah,
no, no.
like an emphasis.
Exactly.
I know, like, really good. Yeah, say it. All right, all
Yeah.
together.
Hawk Tuah. Hawk Tuah.
Say it aggressive. Like really good.
Like you're mad at the day. You're mad at
These girls have never seen a dick, Whitney. Calm down.
I know, that's the
You relax.
Spit on that thing.
Spit on that thing.
Easy, bro dog.
Bro
you know what I think
dogs.
we need to do? I
She
think
called them bro dogs.
I think we need to like do I don't know, like a bar crawl where we get you drunk.
I don't know
and
how
try
you,
to get
my head doesn't even
slogan.
fit. I've like kept it on.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, I
mean,
fucking hate
it's
that
like,
dude. Shut the
you know,
fuck
Shut
up.
the
Well,
fuck
they
up,
might
faggot.
argue that you're making money off of it, and it
I mean,
What about
homosexual.
that video they first
Weird.
posted?
Queer.
Suck my left lip.
yeah, you should definitely just get.
Is
the
that-
and everything else.
Yeah.
Is that her
They,
lip?
like, launched a merch
Or her
store the next
vagina
day.
lip?
Haley asked him to take the video.
Botox.
You have it all.
They blocked
Oh
all
my
my
god, that
posts, and
fucking
they all
dude is
had, like,
talking to you.
screenshot too.
God damn it. Ruined my entire mood. What a bitch.
I can fix it
You're like,
with a Hawk Tuah.
and spit
didn't
on
stop.
this
That
thing.
They just
thing.
kept, well, what else you gonna post? Picture of my ass crack? Go ahead. Go ahead.
I felt so bad about
I
it. too,
would
'cause I was like, oh, shit, I'm
hate
gonna get
for
extra
that to
And now she's
happen.
like beating
That's too
herself
far.
up.
Your constant harassment of the female gender makes me sick.
Plenty of vodka on camera, and I didn't become an overnight sensation.
Hey, but you're on the Talk to a podcast. I too talk out of my ass. Like physically.
I think we weirdly need more.
So this actually reminds me of this time. Actually, reminds me of a time where you did something. I was wondering if you
Oh.
could talk about that.
Well, you know how it is sometimes. You know, me and the boys, we're coming together.
Coming together. The good old Common fam.
Yeah,
right?
the cousins at the Common fam.
Yeah.
For some reason we call ourselves the Common fam. I'm just really popular, you know, even though we are the Talk to in him family.
Yeah.
But you know, we were coming together,
Lollygagging, as they say.
Lollygagging.
Yeah.
and you know, we all decided to freeze. Let's stay still so I can figure something out and then splice it together. This is still about Botox, right?
It's like your choice.
We were actually, we were like drinking Botox.
Drinking Botox.
Yeah,
What does it taste
some of
like?
the younger inims didn't quite understand what Botox was. They just understood that great uncle Tip
Great Uncle
was
Tip.
getting lots of Botox in him. We couldn't tell him
Salada
where.
in my vagina.
Yeah, it tasted quite good.
Thank you.
So I heard. I mean, I knew what it was supposed to do. You know, I walked up to all my little nephews and I got my syringe and I just
Oh, and you went
yeah to you know get all the Botox
Hawk
out of
Tuah
them.
get the thing.
Exactly. But you know, almost a disaster.
Of course.
It
I'm
would
glad
be
you survived.
disastrous. But I did get lots of Botox.
And where'd you get Botox? I was wondering if you could kind of do like a full body examination.
Well, I don't know where my inims got them. But where did I like in
Where did
me?
you get 'em?
Well, I thought you were talking about like where my where my
not
little
the little
niece,
Cummings.
Cummings is not a last name.
The little coming.
The inims.
The little Inham family. Yeah, the
Well,
little Inham family.
yeah.
I apologize.
Yeah. I know. I'm really influential. It confuses some people.
Yeah.
But like I got some lip filler.
Yeah.
The armpits, 19 in
Armpits.
this one, 20 in this one.
Yeah.
Because my biceps are not even.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Interesting.
because I keep watching the Talk to a podcast.
The Talk to a
I have to
podcast.
keep and spin on that thing and clean it off.
And
you
clean
know.
it off, of course.
I got some in my hips.
Some in
Give
your
myself
hips?
some wide hips.
Is that why you're so curvy?
It's why I'm so curvy.
Yeah, that's why actually a lot of my friends are like, bro, did you see that super curvy dude? I just think everyone likes coming in him.
Exactly. But it's not that. I would never let someone do that because they have to Hawk Tuah spin on that thing. I got some eyelid fill, or not
Really?
eyelid, eye fill, because there was this one person, they were talking about anime, and I was like, man, I'm sure I could look like an anime.
You look just like an anime.
Exactly. Look at my eyes. Future me put in big anime eyes.
Sugoi.
Sugoi. I also got some vocal cord injection. Yeah, that's so I could sound more like my ancestors. That's why I
Hailey
have this
Welch?
accent. Yeah, the Welsh.
The Welsh
My
family.
accent is actually from Welsh,
Really?
the land of Welsh.
So, does that mean your big, juicy, fat ass is natural?
It's all natural, just squats, lunges, the works.
So, let me ask you. Do you spit on that thing?
You know, a Hawk Tuah spin on that thing. That bit could have ended so much earlier.
No, but it was fun.
You kept on going, and I kept going. fuck you.
How much more of this should we watch? We're at like 35 minutes.
Or they're so obsessed about their brand or trying to do what you did. They're trying to get a catchphrase going.
Exactly.
Trying to get some brand
And we would
going.
never.
It feels
We
so
would never do that.
inauthentic,
I would never
so
be trying to get
artificial,
some
and it's
thing.
so
I had no intention of that.
Yeah, but that's why it worked. Everyone
It's probably
else
because
was
you're
running
really
with intention,
drunk.
like, how do
I'm not
I-
even gonna post this, really.
No
Like,
one
there's interviews.
Because I don't want to go viral or anything.
really.
No, we
The
would never
idea
want to
that
We
do
would
that.
never
Nashville
want
right
that.
now, girls
If you
get dressed
are
up and
seeing
get
this
drunk
right
to
now,
try
it's
to,
leaked
like,
footage. I did not do it.
Don't like,
That's
don't
such a bar to
comment,
get
don't
your
subscribe.
career. This is so funny.
Don't hit the
Well,
notification.
don't go that far, but
Like, hey, how do you feel doing this? Does it make you feel uncomfortable?
No, I don't really care.
Okay, good.
I feel good about it.
Good.
It's just like
that's
I
why they
think
put me in a
audience
dark
is
corner
like,
because I feel good about
This
it.
is, this is my audience right here.
She's next to that really weird.
Big question.
Dude,
Do you
though.
feel
Yeah.
like guys?
I wonder if
try
that's
to hit
her
on you?
boyfriend.
No, I don't
We
mean
all know what a
about this,
beard
I just
is,
mean, like,
honey.
you're not-
And that's why
I tell
I'm
them that all the
alone.
time. No guys just.
Shut the.
It's not a thing.
He just wants to fuck you. That's about it.
Well, it's worse
I get
now.
to say that for
I
the
would rather a
next.
guy use me for my body than for
What?
my Instagram. And then, so what has
12
been the most
What?
fun, like,
I'm
moment
alone.
where you're like, okay, this is worth it.
Okay, so besides you, like the one woman that I clicked with her.
Yeah,
really
I love
good.
her.
I
She's a
love
good
I love
one.
her too.
I
Who the
never showed
fuck?
Her wine. Her wine was a
It's that one girl.
Okay, so let me ask you.
That
as
one
you get older, you start to
girl.
realize-
Wine kind of makes you want to hump the couch a little bit. But
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
We've all
dark
humped the
liquor, I
couch
could probably
before.
find
No wonder
We've
you're having a
all
dog
humped the
rescue. I
couch.
gave like one.
We've all pulled a JD Vance,
Like,
as they
that's
say.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I could probably fight a grizzly bear if I drank dark liquor.
Okay.
Like Fireball.
So
I can't
you're
do it.
choosing the bear.
I
I think I just lost a little bit of respect for the Hawk Tuah girl.
I'd
She chose the
actually-
bear.
Imagine what that video
Choose the
would've
man
done.
because
that's where Harley
they can give
comes from. That's my
Hawk
alter
Tuah.
And spit on that thing.
Only drink tequila, or else I was just texting exes. I'm like posting things on.
Actually, this reminds me of this really interesting point. When I became 34, I found that I could actually only consume cum.
And that's why he has to Hawk Tuah and spit on my thing.
Also, they misspelled Haley. Look, talk to her with Hailey.
What if that's her? Holy shit.
Yeah. That's crazy.
What if her name is Hallie?
It's it's fun like that. I don't know. Okay, it is. I am wrong. Look at the caption.
Vodka, I'm like, we need to play charades now.
Yeah, like right
I
now.
get very.
Arrow playing
like, we're
charades. We should
competing.
play charades
I
later.
love playing games. What's your favorite game?
Probably a Hawk Tuah and spitting on that thing.
So that's gonna be like a big thing we're doing. But
Okay.
we're the ones
Big
that
thing you're doing?
Okay.
They got it good, but they can still use it.
Hawk
Just a little.
Tuah.
Rescuing animals is what I care about kind of the most in life.
So you knew you can
had
interest in?
dogs.
What's the thing you
Staffies, I
care
would say, little
about
people
most in your
because
life?
People like to take that, make it Pickles get about
Probably my fellow
I have
Inums.
such a big bleeding
Really?
heart. Well, pitbulls,
What are the names
if
of your
they're
fellow
raised by
Inums?
idiots,
Well,
many
I agree.
idiots want to have a pit bull.
Amma.
If they make a mistake, they
I'm a
do the
Inum?
maximum amount of damage.
I'm a
right?
Inum.
Chihuahuas
That's my
are the
aunt.
attack the most frequently of any dog. But they don't do much damage. So
She's a-
So a pit bull does damage.
She's a Inum?
Right. So anytime there's a dumb dog, there's
He's that's
He's
my
a-
mom and dad.
So
Beautiful.
Both Inums.
Beautiful
This
people.
is my thing. I did get my ear bitten off. It's been sewn back on.
Whoa.
By a dog. And
The
On
dog
'em?
sewed it back on.
On a minute.
The dogs.
I actually met
So
it
I
coming
did,
the
I
other
did
day.
right
Sorry,
here.
no,
So
the other day.
all
We
I
actually
would
called
say
fuck.
is protect your
Yeah.
head.
Fucking her?
Yeah,
Protect this $1 billion face.
kind of an
So
outcast.
for me, I guess in the beginning, I was
But-
so excited to actually have
Why?
resources to be able to save
Well,
animals that I brought them all into my
just kept
house.
on
and I made
talking
a mistake
about,
with the dog that bit my ear off. It was my fault. Anytime a dog
the
attacks, I usually believe it's your fault.
Tuah?
The person who trained
The
the dog,
Tuah.
someone's fault,
Yeah.
Right? Especially it's
kinda against our religion.
Hard on that thing?
Right? They always
Yeah.
give you 2 chances to back off and change.
That's
the
And
disgusting.
I tried
if
it
they
out.
attack and
Not the
protecting their
best.
rights and they feel cornered,
You tried
or
it
they
out.
protecting their owner, which is why
Yeah, just
dog
see.
fighting happens. the way that they train.
That
It was
reminds me of
before
this,
I was truly educated on the
they
Hawk
breed,
Tuah.
Oh, really?
the dogs
And now you're so
to get
educated?
the-
Yeah, and now I know to Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. I don't want to talk about anything with the dogs.
Move, he hadn't been.
No,
Impulse,
she was like-
It feels
control trained yet.
wrong.
I just wish that when I was in that situation, I was rescuing elephants and giraffes and bears and
Bullshit.
anything I could, exotic animal
I
trafficking,
like
the whole
don't
thing.
fucking.
No, yeah.
Playing it safe and having somebody really smart running it that goes like, okay, I'm gonna respect the.
Well, I mean, if you're running it, I'm sure a really smart person's running it.
Of course. I mean,
You're on the
this is
Talk to a
Tuah
podcast where you gotta Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing.
Please tell me you named that dog Spike Tyson.
Shut up.
Spike Tyson.
Dude, that's a
You're
huge
not
miss.
funny.
Not even fucking funny.
When we get to an hour of recording, I think we're done. Just because this is actually painful. to
Yeah,
fucking
I
watch.
agree. I can't watch this.
Genuinely, I do hate that guy.
No, like, he's actually really
Why are they all like not in a set though? That's what's really pissing me off.
This is
And then
sad.
you see them and they're like in
No,
your
but like
shoes and you're
they're in a just a dark corner.
Oh,
I
yeah.
have your money, but like, I'm gonna get you back. Don't worry.
Sounds like an auctioneer. I'm gonna give you.
I'm gonna Hawk Tuah spin on that thing. I'm gonna Hawk Tuah. I'm gonna
Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing. And that's the position you want to be in. You want to be getting that power.
You want to be given the power, not receiving.
Authority figure to that
What?
kind of thing. I think and then we.
You don't want more power?
Worse, and then they have to go like, well, if you gave me more money, I wouldn't be in this situation. I just need, and you're just like, okay.
My name is Conductor Tip.
I didn't. I just
have all the power I need.
Alright.
And it's all in my tip.
The tip of your head, tip of your noggin.
Tip of my noggin.
You know what I do to the tip of your noggin? I Hawk Tuah and spit on that thing.
I think that's the most synchronized one yet. That's insane.
I hate that it's getting better.
Or talk to a dog in person all day long.
Talk to a dog.
Okay, so why do I like them?
genuinely
There's something,
hard
I
to-
like the shamelessness of
They're
them.
blunt.
I also
because they're like-
blunt. And you know what else I
They
like?
keep
Like
fucking
Japanese
with the
men in the
microphone
forest.
too.
Yeah.
That
It's
too.
like
You know?
people that grew up in public, you might kind of be one
Beefing
of
with
them,
the anti-diem,
I did too, but
being
not
weird.
The lunch leaf stuff. Do you think like is Mr. Beast gonna like get canceled, or is he canceled, or is he gonna make it
he's-
back?
He is always. I really hope he doesn't come back. I wish Mr. Beast got canceled like forever ago. I think the next good bit, like the next really long, like improv bit that we come up with, it should be the last.
I'm pausing the video because I don't want to watch it anymore.
Yeah. Just we need.
No, we can get to it.
We need one more
I'll
to
watch.
like end off the video.
Let's just watch and then like brainstorm as we watch it.
Yeah.
By the way, just so you know, I do not. I lasered. I have no hair on my body.
Oh, so you were talking all this shit from
I
the
am
outside, is what I'm hearing.
Freezing.
Rules for thee and not for me.
Well,
Fucking
it's kind
Whitney
of starting to
Cummings.
grow back.
I
It's
hate
like sort of
dudes
little
who say
Smithers
that.
hairs right now. They're kind of little ones that are kind of growing back. Because my guy, I'm finally dating a guy who's not gay, and he said one day he just floated by
He's
me.
cool.
For now.
Pugnacious, watching divorces and stuff. I thought that in relationships you were supposed to fight.
God,
with
you're
your person.
so
Like,
edgy
show them
and
how smart you are.
different.
Show them when we've been picked on a lot, or you come
Yeah.
from a, you know, like.
I wonder why you've
you
been
just
picked
come
on.
home, you're like, I gotta
Maybe
put
that's
on you.
can that be our
they-
ending bit?
You know, I gotta make sure you don't take
Like,
advantage of me. Like, you on some level want them to be scared of
all
you,
the
so
other
they don't hurt
inums
you.
have been picking
Like, I
on
think
me
I was just trying to feel safe or something.
for being coming
or,
in
like,
them.
make them respect me.
Or not the other inums. Like when I was a kid, I got
Yeah,
picked
and
on
then I got with this guy,
coming
and I was
in
just
them?
like, I
for.
never wanna-
And like I don't understand why me or my family got made fun of. I'm just like, what's so wrong with coming in them?
And then like actually when I turned 18,
This is really
it became even worse.
Yeah.
Because all my friends were.
Were asking me to come in them. But I was like, why are you showing my name?
Same thing.
Can we please rewind back to that
Rewind?
and let that be the final bit?
Well, I think we'll act it out.
It's like a 50 Cent song. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Miniman.
Oh my god, shut
Can
up.
you turn off Rogan? He's my friend.
Are you gonna pause it when I
And
start
so
talking?
I literally was like, how do you know that story? It's the one thing I haven't shared publicly, and then I just did. But yeah, I'm like, but it's also the first time I've been in a relationship where I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
thinking about where he is. And
Yeah.
Like I just,
You trust him.
No, yeah, I got you. I just.
It's tired. Pookie needs to swallow
Oh shit, this is such a huge line.
From like when we've been picked on a lot, or you come
Yeah.
from a,
Yeah.
You know,
like a
Oh.
tricky, dysfunctional home, you're like,
back when I was a school child,
It's the weird
not anymore.
child.
They kicked me out for some reason. They said you
they
can't
kicked you
take your
out?
senior year for the 36th time, but you know,
The freshman.
I
was
manage
just
away.
Too hot.
the freshmen every year they keep talking to me.
Keep
Really,
getting better.
yeah, they get shorter every year. Anyways, but when I was a smaller school child, the kids always make fun of me, and I just don't get why. They would all like circle around me, and they'd all go, "Coming in 'em, coming in 'em."
That's your
And
name.
I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's your name.
And they'd all snicker and they jeer, and even some of the teachers, I swear to God, some of the teachers even they were snickering.
Do you swear
and
to you swear and talk to
And
him?
I swear on Hawk Tuah and spitting on that thing that they would all snicker at me. Teachers too. Some of the parents even. And I never got it. Because that's just my name.
Coming in him.
Exactly. I'm just coming in them. And
I'm
it
so
got,
sorry you've had to go through this.
thank you, Tip.
You're welcome coming in him.
And it got even worse when I turned 18.
Wow,
'Cause-
then you're an adult.
Exactly. But I guess they got even more childish because, you know, they'd still circle around me and they'd say, "Oh, now you're 18? Now you can come in May." And I'm like,
That's not your name.
what does that even mean? Like,
Your name's coming in him.
yeah, I'm coming in them, not coming May.
That does not make
That
sense.
doesn't even make sense. That's my cousin like thrice removed.
Yeah. Oh, coming me was.
Yeah, coming me is kind of. Now my other cousin though, coming them.
Coming them.
He's all right. He doesn't watch as much Talk To as he probably should, but
I think everyone needs.
I
to
think
watch
it's an
Hawk
in-em
Tuah.
thing.
Well, listen, I'm just. Wow.
Thank you.
That just sounds
It's
like
really
That
heartbreaking.
just sounds like a lot, and
It was a lot.
I just love you coming in them. I just love coming in.
I love you, Tip Conductor.
Thank you. Now let's Hawk Tuah
Tuah and spit on that thing. I'm so done. And it's just gonna end
And
there.
that was good.
That's about it. I will never be watching this podcast ever again. Don't ask me to.